we will have a very short review of what is an ADM or alternative delivery mode module. So actually, this is a Republic Act 10618, which tells that the school should be able to provide quality education to students who have constraints in going to school. So, who are the target learners for the ADM? They could be the late enrollees, working students, overage learners, marginalized learners, meaning they are poor and their distance is,
Hello,
their
Ma'am
residence.
Debs.
Yes,
Ma'am,
sir.
naga-blink good siya, ma'am. Ibalik na lang siguro atong kuan, ma'am. Ana na lang, ma'am. Ana lang slideshow, ma'am.
Okay, sige,
Oo.
sir. Klaro gyapon.
Klaro gyapon siya, ma'am.
So marginalized learners, meaning they are learners who are poor and their residence is far from the school. So transient family, yung palagi lang naglilipat ng mga families, especially students who are children of soldiers maybe, learners who are in conflict with the law or the CICL, learners with poor medical condition. I remember with Ma'am Aubrey and Ma'am Janice, we wrote ADM modules for children at yung mga cancer patients gani, House of Hope, victims of natural calamities and armed conflict, learners involved in curricular and co-curricular activities. Also, dapat if students are away from school because of co-curricular activities, they should be given ADM modules. Learners who need to take care of their siblings and do other household chores, dapat hindi pwedeng mag-drop ang mga bata just because they take care of their siblings. They have to take ADM. Learners in difficult circumstances, like when they're pregnant, when they have problems with their families. So they don't need to stop going to school but take ADM modules. Learners who are affected by class suspensions due to natural hazards such as the COVID-19 and national and local celebrations. So if you might be asking why we have to make ADM modules, because it is provided for by the law that learners who are affected by class suspensions, just like this, wherein face-to-face is not possible due to the COVID pandemic, then ADM module should be available. ADM existed long time ago with the project in Misosa, E-Impact, EASE, and ADM. With the project EASE, ADM yun, kaya lang dapat nang mapalitan because the curriculum there was still the old curriculum. So that is why we are making ADM modules aligned with the K-12 curriculum. You might be asking, bakit ADM ang ipapasulat? So these are the benefits of the ADM modules. And again, ADM modules have been tried and tested. Number one, learners can get immediate feedback. Mamaya ipapakita natin, or yung mga tanong like, bakit merong answer key? Because in an ADM module, learners can get immediate feedback. It is a module that encourages mastery of learning. Bakit mastery of learning? Because students can always go back to the module. Kasi pag nasa classroom yan, pag mahina yung auditory skill ng bata, malilipasan talaga siya. But if there is an ADM module, pwede niyang balik-balikan yung module. Learners can acquire a better self-study or learning skills. Pag ang bata talaga diligent sa kanyang school, with or without the teacher, kung merong module, magsa-study talaga yan siya. Kahit nga ang bata pumapasok sa school with the teacher, hindi nga nagsa-study. But there are really students who really love schooling, and even without the teacher, they will still study the module. And with the use of the ADM module, learners are trained to be independent and responsible of their own learning. Okay? So, depende talaga yan sa bata. Mabuti na lang yun kaysa walang ginagawa ang bata for the whole 9 months kasi walang pasok. Learners are given opportunity to reflect on information and their own learning experience. And then learners can study at their preferred time. So walang malilate, walang Walang magka-cut classes dito. And if students are really very diligent, they can use their preferred time. They can still work at home. And a module being a self-contained learning resource provides a comprehensive coverage of a given topic. And because this is an ADM module, we can plan it, we can really make a good plan on how to make the topic more easy and more comprehensive. Unlike pag nasa sa actual classroom tayo. So those are the benefits of the ADM module. And since that is a module that should provide quality learning, there is a quality assurance on content, language, design, and layout, which will be discussed later by our speakers. So these are the specifications or some tips on how to write the ADM module. LR is easy, or the learning resource is easy to understand. Let us try to put ourselves on the shoes of our learners. The language should be easy to understand. Do not use words that will let the children look at the dictionary for its meaning. So it should be easy to understand. Aligned to the learning competencies, of course, and now we are using the MELCS. Lessons are arranged from simple to complex. Alam natin kung paano gagawin yan. So we start with a simple activity down to a more complicated activity. Visuals and graphic organizers are used to facilitate better understanding of the lesson. Graphic organizers are very powerful tools. It should be, as the size and the letters and sentences should be appropriate to the target learner. So sabi ni Ma'am Aubrey kanina, ang font size magde-depend yan kung ano ang key stage na sinusulatan natin. And to be safe, let us not change the font size of the module for consistency and uniformity. Next is, it should be conversational. So later, I am going to show you a sample of a module that is conversational. Pictures, illustrations, and articles are original or with author's permission. So there are free sources of illustrations from our LRMDS portal. So we can use them. So aside from that, we also have our in-house illustrators, as mentioned by Ma'am Jojane earlier, who are going to make our illustrations. And if we are going to lift it from other sources, author's permission should be sought. The LR module should have a variety of engaging and motivating activities. So there should be different activities, or strategies, or else students will find it boring and less interesting. Now, on social content, so it should be free from ideological, cultural, religious, racial, and gender biases and prejudices. So, meron palang ganito. So, for example, um, we have evaluated a module at the regional level na merong pigs. So, and then, of course, in the Muslim culture, pigs are taboo. So, as much as possible, in respect of their culture, we are not going to include them. Um, and other animals also are things that are taboo to a particular culture. I have also we have also edited a module wherein the title of the module is opposite meaning, and then the cover is, there are two children. One is has a good grooming, and the other one has tattered clothes. So what is it trying to imply? Is it trying to imply kaning discrimination between the rich and the poor? So, and what is the purpose of doing it? So, dapat hindi ganon. Um, it should, for example, about family, and then it's a bias to say that a family is composed of a mother, a father, And the children, what if wala na siyang papa or wala na siyang mama? So let us avoid these biases. It should also enhance the development of desirable values and traits. Um, for example, in a module that we have evaluated, merong story doon na yung hunter at the end of the story, pinatay niya yung bird. And again, that violates social content. So, ang ginawa namin doon sa module, since it is originally written by an author, so ang ginawa na lang niya, ang bird, the bird was set free at the end of the story to make it uh, to adhere to social content. Meron din doong story ng Santa Cruzan na merong bata doon na she wish na madapa yung Reyna Elena. So it's not good to teach to show our students that about this not good values. So dapat papalitan. So we have to be very choosy in choosing our select